We're about to go. We're about to go live right now. So us. Yep. All right. So you got the third pick. I got the eighth. $100 league. 10 teams. 500 first. 300 second. 100 third. 14 playoff. Is that right? Sweet. Cooper Cup. I thought you were an Eckler guy. So you drafted the wrong person. Yeah, I want to see what falls to me. I want to go receiver. Receiver. It's my strat, as you already know. What is it called? It's called Living the Fantasy. All right, I never go Dalvin Cook, so I'm going to do exactly what I did in the other one and just go Jamar Chase. I don't have it open. I can't find it, so. There we go. Yeah, you can see it. Well, you can see a couple players. You've got my face cover and everything. All right, so started Jamar Chase with the second pick. I am probably going to go back-to-back receiver, depending on who drops. If Stephon Diggs drops, I'm pretty much 100% taking him. If Joe Mixon drops, I'm probably taking him. If Joe Mixon and Stephon Diggs are both gone, I'm probably going Devontae. So those are my three options. All right, that was Aaron Jones. So I'll definitely get Stephon Diggs or Joe Mixon. The question is, which one will fall? This guy went Justin Herbert with the 10th pick and Aaron Jones with the 11th. Did you just notice that? What an absolute bum. I mean, this dude bashes beavers, though. His name's the Beaver Basher. There's a good chance that he's bashing beavers. Okay, yeah, these minute draft clocks are. Is it minute or is it 30 seconds? Yeah, it's a minute, dude. This is going to take forever. All right. Oh, Stephon Diggs time it is. All right, so we doubled down on wide receiver. We got Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs with the first two picks. That's been kind of my late round draft strategy. I just did it with the 7th pick earlier, and now I'm doing it with the 8th. So that will give us an opportunity to destroy. Take my running backs later. All right. What are you doing over there? Probably something you get it done beforehand. You're up in 2 picks. What's your plan? Yeah, I have the 7th in the mock, and then now I have the 8th in the real draft. So I got the same 2 players to start. Travis Kelsey. Oh, You can go Tyreek. You can go Debo. You can go Travis Kelsey. No, I didn't do Cup Debo. I went Jamar. I went Chase Diggs. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I did the Cup Debo when I had the number 2 pick. That's what I was saying. I was Kelsey's number 1 option there. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I think it's crazy that Pittman is that high on the X rank list. Like I like Pittman a lot, but I feel like he's being very overvalued there. Like he could just as easily get like a Terry McLaurin or a Deontay Johnson and end up with like the same output. Right here, I mean I don't mind either, but Debo put up so many. Oh, he's gone. All right, well Javante it is. Lenny's not bad either. Like why not Lenny, right? Lenny's probably gonna get more points than Javante overall. Got a lot of touchdown upside, but Javante had more yards last year. He's got. Thing is, Javante needs those touchdowns, man. He had 4 rushing touchdowns last year. He's got to start developing in the touchdown game, and he'll pass Lenny with ease. All right, what else we got here? I might end up going Lenny. I'm in a tough situation here. Mark Andrews is an option. These running backs are flying off the board. I grabbed with the 7th pick. I had Javante in my last draft. And Zeke just went now. Like these guys are kind of all over the place. They're going heavy running back early. Leonard Fournette gone. Mm. Gonna be interesting to see what I do. There's like none of the running backs that I was really high on are left, and I went the 0 running back strat because typically running backs are falling off the board late. I feel like I have to go Mike Evans or Mark Andrews. He is. I'm already on the board. I think it's Marky Mark, and then I'm gonna follow up with. I mean, that doesn't mean nothing. Got to go best available. No, I got Pitts in the other one, and I ended up with Javante. It was a lot better. But you have a running back, right? So that's kind of my downfall right now. Kamara went so early in this one too. Like, dude, running backs flew off the board. He went at 16. All right, let's see some craziness. This dude's probably going Etienne. Watch this. I'm about to take Brees in a second here. Hope he gets 1,500 all-purpose yards on some lucky shit. Yeah, I mean it's all luck at that point though. I was hoping that I'd get out of this draft with like at least one stud running back and then follow it up with like some question marks. That was my main goal. Mike Williams. So I want Mike Williams. Let's see what he does after. This guy's. I do too. There's so many studs like later. It's a pure reach. It's a pure reach. It's Brees Hall for me. If he falls to me right here, please don't take my guy. Maybe I just go Kyle Pitts and see if I could trade him for a running back later. If I can't get Brees. Pitts though, as far as trade value goes, though, like he's better than pretty much every player on the board. Like I feel like he's like once the season starts and like things start getting underway, people are going to realize, oh crap, I need a tight end that's going to be a top 5 producer. Okay, I'm going Brees. All right, well, that's not the draft start that I wanted, but Brees Hall, Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase, and Mark Andrews. It's not a bad core. Yeah, it's they almost all have week 10 bye weeks, so week 10 I've given up on. We're gonna be coming down the stretch. I'm gonna be needing a player, and it's gonna be tough. Are you going to with the Etienne or? Oh, Kyle Pitts. I mean, I'm happy with the Brees Hall considering Cam Akers went right after, and Cam Akers is probably gonna have 800 yards, and Brees should dominate that. A lot of misses in this range right now. Wow. Settle down. Here's Sam's little jog across the house. Pitts with the 39th. That's a big steal for the man. What what does the rest of his roster look like? Debo, McCaffrey, James Conner, and Pitts. So his season's really going to come down to how well McCaffrey can come back from injury and if he can stay healthy. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much anybody who drafts McCaffrey, but he got a steal with Pitts. I hate that those guys have the exact same logo. Like, makes it so confusing on the little updates board. One of them's got like a little thinner logo. Does that dude have two teams or something? Or is that the custom or the one that you get automatically? The automatic ones. Presets. Oh, Dave Montgomery just went. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't going well, dude. Going from a mock draft to like a $100 league is really just, it doesn't translate the same. It really messed up my draft strategy. There's a bunch of auto drafts. There's a bunch of people drafting players that I don't value at all, like really early. Bunch of scrubs basically. And then you get into this, and you got a couple of platinum players, a couple of diamond players, and they just go in and tear things up. There's only one guy who's made really like abysmal decisions, and he actually did well in the third and fourth round, I think. The one good thing, I think we're going to be hitting a tight end streak here for a second, and every time a tight end gets drafted, the value we got early is. I feel like I'm going to end up taking Josh Jacobs with my next pick. I think that he's by far the next best available running back, and there's some receivers that I don't mind having if I don't get Robinson or Sutton. So I'm gonna go Josh Jacobs and then develop on the turn. I'm always excited to see what Beaver Bashers does with his pick. So now that I have two running backs, I feel a little bit more confident. But these are not the running backs I had in my previous draft, and I had to pick them way earlier. I'm not a big JK fan. I'm not a big JK fan, and there's at the JK spot. I mean, there's not much there. Waddle was the only one that's gone since then, and there's still other receivers left that are solid. You know that Dalton Schultz is going to get picked before your next pick. I mean, Clyde Edwards just went, which is abysmal. This dude is. What is this guy doing? This this Beaver Bashers guy has an abysmal team. Pacheco is taking Clyde Edwards-Helaire's spot this year. It's not even a question. It's happening 100%. So I think he's really making a mistake. Sutton had 16 passing yards last year. That's good for 0.8 points. He had 700 yards. He didn't do much. It's all right. I didn't really want him. I might even go. Well, there's Allen Robinson. There's Juju Smith. I could go Gibson. AJ Dillon's not terrible. 187 attempts last year. should only increase that workload. Had some work in the passing game or receiving game. Just isn't a above and beyond option here. Maybe DK. I just got auto drafted Allen Robinson, so I will take that. It's better than the other options, I think. It's just his last year statistics, and like I want to see him develop and become that player before I take him. So, but you know what? I think it's an okay pick. It was really scary. Honestly, what's scaring me is that the running backs are dwindling fast. There's not very many running backs that I really want anymore. But I don't want to take a. I'm like a best available kind of guy, so I think that Allen Robinson was the play. My indecisiveness sometimes gets me into trouble because I will get auto drafted from time to time. That was a tough one. You've got a shot. You've got a shot. I feel like we're getting outclassed and outmanned in this draft right now, but hey. Somebody described Kyler Murray with the 55th. I don't know what's going on right now. This draft is a whirlwind. I hate it. I pretty much hate it. I'm not a big Kyler Murray truther. I think that he's gonna struggle this year, but this is round 6. How many rounds we got left? We got 1, 2. Oh, we have more bench spots than in the mock, don't we? Oh no, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rounds left. So this is taking 22 minutes to get through 6 rounds. We probably got another 30 minutes left before we finish this thing. If people hustle. St. Brown's not bad. It just feels like such a reach. I mean, what's big for St. Brown is that Jameson is out for like the start of the season. St. Brown should just be the instant starter. I just hate what they've got going on at QB. Don't they have like who do they have? They have nobody. Jared Goff. Yeah, nobody exciting. Damien Harris. Dalton Schultz went a little later than expected, but not a bad pick. If you don't go with the Jalen Hurts play, I'm going with the Jalen Hurts play. My next 2 picks are the most important picks of this draft for me. Depending on what happens here, could set up the rest of the draft. I'm thinking, I mean, if AJ Dillon falls to me, I'm taking AJ Dillon. If he doesn't fall to me, I'm really kind of at a loss for what I want to do. I think Chase Edmonds would be my next play. Wow. That's tough. Miles Sanders went. I think Chase Edmonds ends up being the play here. I like Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow comparatively to Tom Brady, I don't really care one way or the other. All right, so I got Chase Edmonds. I'm going to follow up with. I mean, it's probably just. It's. I can't take Tom Brady before. Oh, Tom Brady went. What the hell? So I guess it's Joe Burrow for me then. Both the next two guys have quarterbacks already. They shouldn't need to go with Joe Burrow. You never know with these guys, man. Beaver Bashers picked Herbert in the second round or first round. So I think I'm gonna wait and grab Stafford. Uh, I didn't think Tom Brady would go before Joe Burrow. That was my biggest mistake. And Gabe Davis went. Gabe Davis was who I was gonna get after I realized Tom Brady's gone. I'm getting out. I'm getting outclassed. This is my worst draft of the year so far. Missing top end. I mean, these guys are all pretty safe. Everybody's just safe. Like it's not like it's really bad. I don't know what to do with this next pick, but I'm probably just gonna go with Mooney or something. I hate him. I hate Michael Thomas. I will not. I will not draft him in any league. Michael Thomas is probably not going to be playing. That's literally the quote that's in the thing. Doesn't sound serious. What did he have last year? Fucking turf toe that kept him out the whole year? Like, I think we're good off that. All right, so I'm going to target a couple of these guys. Going to go with. Go to Rashad Penny. Yeah, you can have Joe Burrow. I'm gonna settle for Stafford. Oh yeah. Brian Robinson just went. Kind of a stretch. I didn't expect people to be thinking that Brian Robinson would be the starter. Unless this guy did he get Antonio Gibson and he's just no, he didn't. He decided that he would have, he's got a weird roster, man. He started with Derrick Henry. He's got Eli Mitchell. He's got Cam Akers and Brian Robinson at running back. If Eli Mitchell gets injured or shuffles out of the system, I don't think he's going to be in a good position at the running back position at least. Everything else he looks pretty solid. Like he got a couple of risky plays. Godwin's not a reach there. I think you're good. Godwin's, I think, is the best wide receiver available. I didn't even see him. Otherwise, I probably would have grabbed him myself. If I saw him, I would have taken him. Does Lockett have does he have 200-point upside or no? With Geno, I could see it. Damn, Russell Wilson and Joe Burrow just went. Brandon Ayuk. If Staff doesn't go before my next pick, I think that I get him in the next round. If Staff does go, then I'm holding off. I'm getting Aaron Rodgers. Mason Dodd tweeted. He said, "Breaking news: Matt Ryan does not make Michael Pittman into Julio Jones. He is going way high. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about these late rounds. I don't think that a lot of teams are drafting pretty well here, so there should be a lot of upside players. We're at the 85th pick. It's crazy that Singletary hasn't been taken yet either. Aaron Rodgers just got taken now. Dude, what the heck is going on? It's incredible. Um, I might go super risky here. Drake London. Think that's a reach. I don't like Michael Thomas. All right, I know what I'm getting with my next pick. Dude, if I like Carr also. Like I wouldn't mind playing Carr this season, but the issue is his touchdowns, man. 23 touchdowns last year and 14 INTs. Like if he increased that number to like 35, he'd be in a great position. But he had 4,800 yards last year. He had the exact same amount of yards as Matt Stafford, but he had way less touchdowns. This year, if he expands his route tree, Darren Waller's route tree, and he adds Devontae Adams to the mix, does Derek Carr have like a 4,800 or 5,000 yard passing season with I don't know. Trey Lance and Dak Prescott just went. I'm really holding off on QB here. Lockett being absolutely slept on. I mean, I drafted him at his ADP. His ADP is 93, and I drafted him at 93, so I feel good about it. Ken Walker's not a bad pick. I would have grabbed him too if I didn't have as many running backs. Like I had to go a bunch of running backs because well, if you don't take him, I'll take him. No, you ain't taking him. You're taking Darrell Henderson. Don't lie to me, dude. Devin Singletary fell. Yeah, because people are high on James Cook or something, or they're scared that Devin Singletary is not going to be the starter. At this point, Devin Singletary is the best available. I would say him and Melvin Gordon are both solid. Like Melvin Gordon's getting slept on though. Like dude had 181 points last year. He's in the exact same situation this year. The only difference is that maybe Javonte gets a couple more carries. Like, but I don't think they re-sign him if they didn't want him to like have a similar role. Dude, I almost just want Derek Carr over Matt Stafford. Cooper Cup's so insane, but the arm injury to Stafford is like stressing me out a little bit. I almost want to just go both of them. Get a backup. I want somebody else to take one of those guys so that I don't have to think about it. I don't have to be the one to decide. And I feel like Henderson's being slept on a little bit too. Fuck it. I probably should have gone with Joe Burrow and had the Jamar Chase Joe Burrow stack. Because then at least whenever Jamar Chase has a good game, I pretty much win. Defense early. The Buffalo Soldier. I feel like our title on this video is probably not helping us out much. Live draft. Fantasy Football 2022 live draft. Best picks incoming. 2 slots filled in this draft, $100 league, insane buy-ins, killing the game, who the culprit, running through them like I'm Anders Holmvik, like something like that. That way we're hitting all the tags. It's too late now. It doesn't really matter. uh, a slam dunk, eating the cake. Do I just get your handcuff? Just grab James Cook, and then you have my handcuff, and I have your handcuff. Oh, you don't have Singletary. Forgot. Was Devontae Smith injured last year though? Staff. Is Staff's arm okay? Can Cooper Kupp just carry him on a quick slant? Can Devontae carry Derek Carr on a quick slant? I don't want to, bro. Like, I'm fine with either of them. I know. I know. Well, at receiver, I don't really have to make any decisions. Like, I have to make a. I really don't. I mean, Allen Robinson's gonna be my starter unless these other guys pop off. At running back, Brees hopefully is a breakout, and I don't have to think about it. And then Jacobs versus Edmonds, Penny, and fucking that's it. It's not really good. I might have decisions on like Jacobs and Penny, or putting Penny into the flex or something. James Cook just went. Okay, dude. Can Derek Carr get for like 35 touchdowns? Like does adding oh my god. Okay, so Derek Carr's over under is 27.5 touchdowns this year. Who's in his division? Everybody's in his division. I got you. Oh, dude. I mean, they should improve. People don't have to just lock down Darren Waller anymore and Renfro. They have to lock down the best receiver in the league. All right, if Matt Stafford falls to me in the next round, I'm going to take him too. Oh, he's gone. Somebody who's also doing the same thing as me. They were waiting. That might have been my biggest mess up right there, though. I mean, yeah, but it might. Well, no, 2 people have already done that at least. There's 4 teams with 2 quarterbacks right now. Well, there's 1 team with 3 tight ends. Why would you have 3 tight ends in this thing? He's got Zach Ertz, Dawson Knox, and Dalton Schultz. Buffalo Soldier. Maybe they will. I don't blame them. Well, you should think about getting him right now. I would rather have Pickens than Claypool just for the upside. Dude, I was reading this article this morning and I was like trying to figure out like who had the highest like stat probabilities and all that stuff for the wide receiver rookie class. And it was like Jahan Dotson had the highest of all of them. It was like they expected him to have 1,000 yards and nobody else they had over 1,000. Kind of a weird thing, man. I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to trade away Mike Evans in the dynasty. I was like, all right, I traded 29-year-old receiver for, some youth, but I'm also in win now mode. And Mike Evans is really a win now receiver, so I think I decided to keep him. And Sam was offering me the 1.5. Somebody else offered me the 1.8. Yeah, Romeo. Oh my God, Romeo Doubs just went too. One guy doesn't have a tight end yet, or two guys don't, and then one dude has only two wide receivers. Yeah, the Beaver guy has two. Mike Williams and DJ Moore, baby. Oh, he's got Renfro too. What the fuck? It says that he has two. It's funny. All right, Hilliard just went. Do I take Freermuth as a backup tight end, or do I shop waiver wire when that time comes? All right, well then it's Pickens time. Oh, Pacheco is probably the play. Funny because like you exited the draft on your search. You're not on the draft because your search. Oh, Sam's watching the stream. Derek Carr is fire, she says. No, she said fire. Fire. Pure fucking fuego. Absolute money bags. All right, Sammy, which kicker am I going with? Is it Tyler Bass time? This is my least favorite team that I've drafted this year, though, so far. So that's pretty disappointing. But my 200 or my $350 league was my favorite team. So we'll see. She said she says Tyler Bass time. Yeah, no, you do have to mix it up, and I definitely mixed it up. Well, the one reason I really like Greg Joseph over Tyler Bass is that Kirk Cousins can't get them within a 50-yard field goal. Because Greg Joseph, he's going to be kicking those field goals every single time from 50 out because Kirk Cousins has no offensive drive, but their defense is good enough to get turnovers within the 40. It's perfect. Buffalo, I think, is the play. Go with Tyler Bass. There's so many good defenses like that I like this year, so I don't really. I mean, I could go Colts. Colts have a ton of INTs and some touchdown upside, but I think Tyler Bass is the play. Bass, grass, or ass. This ride don't pay for itself. All right, and one defense, and we'll call it good for the day. All right, and then I got to go directly into my rookie draft after. What next one? I don't have another Yahoo. I'm not in your other one. That one is all you, my friend. Wait, is just business or office rookies first? I wonder. I thought they said office rookies was the one where I have the 1.8. Or no, that's just business where I have the 1.8. The damage is done, so the damage is done. It's not really which defense are you going with? You going with Colts? Trying to figure out how to set up my rookie draft in this league. Like I can switch it to rookies only, but I want to make sure I have like all the players that are free. Like all the available players, not just the rookies. All right, well we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's a $100 draft. Hopefully we do well, but who knows?